Hello, my name is Dr. Michael Crutcher. I'm the Director of Undergraduate Studies for the NBB program, and I would like to tell you a little bit about NBB. First, I would like to welcome you to the Emory campus. We're excited that you're joining us, and we hope that you're excited to be here. I want to tell you a little bit about the NBB program. NBB is a very large interdisciplinary program. Our three foundation departments are biology, anthropology, and psychology. There are 7 faculty members with primary appointments in NBB, but we have over 100 faculty members, and many of them have primary appointments in other departments. About half of our faculty have their primary appointments in one of the 3 foundation departments. The remaining half have their primary appointments in departments all over the university, all over the medical school, including many from neurology, psychiatry, neurosurgery, et cetera. So we have faculty members of many types here at Emory. About our students, we typically have about 400 to 450 students in the major at any given time. The majority of them are planning on going to medical school or graduate school. Perhaps 75 or 80% of our students are planning to take that route. Some are choosing other career paths or change their minds along the way and end up going into careers like nursing, physical therapy, physician assistance programs, dentistry, law school, consulting, et cetera. So they're kind of all over the map with possible careers after the major, after finishing college. I want to tell you a little bit about the course requirements for the major. There are 6 foundation courses that we require students take, 2 biology courses with lab biology 141 and 142, 2 chemistry courses with lab, that's Chem 150 and 202, usually, although you can take other chemistry courses to fulfill that requirement. Another foundation course is either calculus or computer science. And then the final foundation course is statistics, QTM 100. There are also 4 required core courses, 1 from each of the 3 foundation departments, and then the senior seminar course, MBB 401, that you take your senior year. We also require that students take 7 elective courses, and we have a huge number of elective courses that are listed on the website. I'll show you that toward the end of my spiel here. Students typically take some foundation courses their first year, and depending upon how good your background is, you could take both biology and chemistry your first year, or you might want to take chemistry your first year and take biology your second year, depending upon the strength of your background. Students also typically take MBB 201, which is cross-listed as Anthropology 200, Foundations of Behavior. They typically take that the fall of their second year. We do accept AP credits for courses, in case you're wondering about that. A few more things about the program. About 70% of our students do research. There are actually, believe it or not, about 400 different laboratories at Emory that are doing research related to neuroscience and behavioral biology. Although you can actually do research in areas outside of NBB and get academic credit for that. So as I said, about 70% of our students do research at Emory. If you have questions specifically about research, you might want to reach out to Dr. Leah Roche, that's R-O-E-S-C-H. She is our Director of Undergraduate Research, and she can answer your questions, although you can also address questions like that to me as well. We also have study abroad opportunities. There are 3 specific study abroad opportunities that we have. One is the Paris summer program, where you go to Paris and take MBB 402, which is the equivalent of our senior seminar course. And at the same time, you also take 1 MBB elective while you're there. Um, the, um, the other two options that are set up options for study abroad are St. Andrews in Scotland and Melbourne, Australia. We've had students go to both of those programs as well. But I should add that study abroad is not limited to those three options. Students do study abroad all over the world. All they have to do is email me and go to OISP and submit an application, and then I will approve it. One other thing that I'd like to add is we have a new addition to the program. Last year, we began our neuroethics minor. So the last year was the first year that that was in existence. And for that minor, you have to take 3 required courses, MBB 280, 380, and 480. You also have to take a brain course, which you would automatically take if you're an MBB major. And then you have to take 2 electives that are related to neuroethics. The neuroethics information is not yet on our website. What I'm going to do now is share my screen with you and bring up the MBB website, give you a brief tour of the MBB website. Hang on a sec. Here is the MBB website. In order to find this, the name of it is mbb.emory.edu. I just do a Google search on Emory MBB, and it's the first thing that pops up. Here is the homepage, so the tabs across the top will get you oriented. If you have questions, you can email mbb.info, or you can email me at this email address. In terms of the people, there are, as I said, there are 7 primary faculty members, but we have faculty members in anthropology, biology, and psychology, as well as many faculty members in other departments. As you can see, I'm not going to go through all of these, but you can see that we have a huge number of faculty members in many different departments around the university and at the medical school. Probably the most important part of the website, the one that I go to fairly frequently, we list the requirements for the major here. Courses are listed here. So here are the descriptions of the core courses. This is what I particularly want to show you, which is the elective courses. They're broken up into categories, those from the MBB program, anthropology, biology, psychology, the 3 foundation departments, electives from other departments. One thing I would also like to point out, there's limited number of electives. That's not really well described, but basically you can use one and only one of these courses as counting as an elective for the major. So I wanted to make that clear. We have a research tab. You can find out more about research here, and there are also research courses that are listed here. There's information on the advising page, Oxford continuees and transfer students, but the rest of this is advising for all students. And then here's information about those 3 study abroad programs that I mentioned. So I've stopped sharing my screen. The only thing I would like to say at this point is don't hesitate to reach out to me or reach out to MBB Info if you need more information, or reach out to Dr. Roche if you have questions about research. Once again, welcome to Emory, and have a great time here. My son went to Emory quite a few years back, and he loved it here. So I'm anticipating that you guys will love it too. Welcome aboard. Take care.